Well, so far tonight, we brought you a little something from the Chinese culture, a little something from the Japanese culture. Well, here's something from our own backyard. This is a story about the farmer and the fisherman. The farmer who reaps his harvest from the land and the fisherman who reaps his harvest from the sea. Both tend to their duties miles apart from each other, and though they may be of separate occupations, the differences end there, because it's the music of their home that will always bring together the Kahumoku brothers. Set back off the South Kona Highway down in Kealia is a 2-acre farm that quietly sits amongst the island's fresh vegetation. At the top of the road, the music of the Kahumoku brothers rings loud and clear through the coffee, taro, and banana trees. George and Moses have been making music since the age of 7, when playing the guitar was not something little boys should be doing. They come from a family of 6, and through the 15 years that they've been performing together, they and their music have grown from roots that all young teenage musicians go through.
I learned a lot of rock and roll first and contemporary, and eventually phasing into country western, which just happens to fit right into Hawaiian music. And with that, was born my styles. And I also kept track of a lot of the latest lackeys too and the artists.
Moses was influenced by a lot of familiar musicians.
Oh yeah, Leonard Kwan and Raymond Connie, Gabby. I think the ace, I think, was Atta Isaacs.
Yeah, but our dad probably was the guys who, for my dad, our uncles, our family, they always played
Her dad
guitar.
influenced a lot, probably about 80%.
And it was those and many more of our local musicians that got the brothers interested in an art form known as slack key.
Slack key, the guitar, basically, to us, is a tuning. How you tune your guitar. And a lot of people think it's the music that's slack key, but it's slack, where you slack the tuning so it accommodates a certain kind of a sound, and then and in slacky, in the olden days, like I said, there weren't many guitars, so it's really treasured. So you would end up playing bass, rhythm, and lead by yourself. Because you're the only one with one guitar in the whole Kealia. Maybe you had, village of 300 people, maybe only had 1 or 2 guitars. So in that family, you would only play by yourself. We got Waimea tunings, we got tunings from Waipio Valley, we got tunings from Ka'u. There's also economy of fingering, just one finger on the right spot and the thing sounds good. You take away that finger, it sounds flat.
To date, the brothers have 6 albums under their belt, the latest of which is appropriately titled Sweet and Sassy.
Sweet and Sassy, I thought it was a good, spontaneous album. Seriously, because it was cut in less than 2.5, 3 hours.
And I think what made Sweet and Sassy really unique is that, number 1, we did it on digital. And number 2, I wanted to bring Hawaiian slacky from the back porch to the concert hall, I wanted to take it beyond just a chalang-a-lang on the back porch. I wanted to take up another level, which I felt slacky deserved. So that's how I feel. I think we're stuck in this little box. I want to break out of the box and make Hawaiian music, not just like a tiny bubbles and all like that, but take it a couple steps beyond. like to, I keep on, trying to push that that our music is the sounds of the fisherman and the farmer. That's all I want them to remember. Basically our music is down home, from the farm, from the land, from the ocean. That's the thing I want to be remembered as. But that's from my point of view. Moki can tell you.
I believe when the land and the sea come together, you kind of form the air.
Yeah, the sounds,
The sounds.
Sounds that will always be the Kahumoku Brothers. Yeah, some great Hawaiian slacky guitar music from George and Moses Kahumoku. In the next couple of weeks, we plan to follow the Kahumoku brothers into the recording studio when they record album number 7, titled Hawaiian Slacky Magic. But for now, the music is sweet and sassy. Be sure to pick up your copy at your favorite local music store. We'll be right back with a wrap-up of tonight's edition of Weekly Highlights.
We welcome you to the Keauhou Beach Hotel. Our ocean terrace is a delightful place to dine. Lanai tables overlook the fascinating tide pools. Enjoy Chinese delicacies and a dim sum table every Monday through Thursday from 5 to 9 p.m. Come and relax. Your evenings with us are always memorable. E komo mai. We welcome you to the Keauhou Beach Hotel, the true spirit of aloha.
Jerry's Hair Designers, located at the Kamehameha Square, offers fashion-conscious men and women the finest in hair care. Our services include precision cuts, shampoo sets, permanents, hair coloring, and blow dries. We also cater to the kids. We do manicures and pedicures, and we carry a wide variety of hair care products. Let Jerry and her staff of professionals provide you with the best in hair care. Jerry's Hair Designers in the Kamehameha Square, open 7 days a week.
Come to Kona Photo Center in the North Kona Shopping Center when shopping for photo equipment or binoculars. How about the latest in audio and video equipment? You'll find a highly trained staff who will give you complete and current information on this high-tech equipment. Confused about film? Talk to the experts at Kona Photo Center. We also copy, mount, and frame your old photographs. It's always a pleasure to shop at Kona Photo Center.
At Kona Photo Center, you always get a second set of prints free when you ask for processing by Kodak.
Want to know where you can find a restaurant that serves some of the best meals in West Hawaii? Great food, good prices, friendly service, and a relaxed family atmosphere is what you'll find at the Paniolo Country Restaurants, serving some of the best pizza in the Pacific, Mexican specialties, burgers, sandwiches, soups, salads, pasta, and more. There's something here for everyone's taste. So for dining out or takeout or delivery service, it's the Paniolo Country Restaurants, Kailua, Kona, and Kamoela, a Big Island tradition for 11 years. At this point in the show, let's take a break for tonight's edition of our Community Billboard. Kona Waina High and Intermediate Schools invites you to their open house general meeting on Thursday, February 2nd at the high school cafeteria beginning at 6:30 p.m. The Kona Orchid Club will be meeting on Friday, February 3rd at the Kona Outdoor Circus Educational Center at 7:30 p.m. Auditions for Noises Off will be held at the Kahilo Theater on Friday, February 3rd at 7 p.m. and on Saturday the 4th beginning at 10 a.m. Keoa Honau Canoe Club invites you to come on down and paddle at historic Honau Bay every Saturday at 9 a.m. and on Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m. Kealakehi Elementary School invites you to their PTO meeting on Wednesday, February 8th, 7 p.m. at the school's cafeteria. And the Paliuli Waldorf School will be offering a lecture on what is Waldorf education on Friday, February 10th, beginning at 7 p.m. Remember, if you'd like to post your event on our billboard, we ask you give us the details 3 weeks in advance. So send it into Box 715, Kealakekua. And with that, we're going to wrap it up for tonight's edition of Weekly Highlights. Hope you enjoyed the program. Before we leave, again, I'd like to say mahalo to Cindy Gregory for sitting in for me on last week's program. Well, coming up next week here on Weekly Highlights. You'll meet Teresa McAtee. At first glance, Teresa looks like any other normal 2-year-old, but actually Teresa is in desperate need of a liver transplant. We'll sit down and meet mom and daughter and listen to their story. That and a whole lot more comes your way, as always, next Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. here on Channel 6, when we bring you another round of weekly highlights. Be sure to stick around for Mike Sakamoto and Fishing Tales. He's coming up in a couple of minutes. Tonight he takes you bass fishing over on the Garden Island. I'm Lyman Medeiros, and provided the flu bug don't bite me one more time, I'll see you next week. Kung Hee Fa Choi, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching, and good night. Weekly Highlights was brought to you by Keauhou Shopping Village. Way to go, Keauhou. Superior Coffee and Foods Hawaii, home of Royal Kona Coffee. Bradley Properties, Kona's foremost real estate executives. And the Keauhou Beach Hotel, the true spirit of aloha.